Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, The State of the World on Wednesday, October 27, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different. All three, I'm afraid. Okay, what are some of the major headlines? All right. In Even back in 2017, there was a protest riot, actually, by a group called Unite the Right, which basically took over Charlottesville, Virginia, and they were basically white supremacists and neo Nazis, and they held a terrible, terrible march in support of white supremacy, and injured people. They drove directly into a group of protesters who were protesting against them and killed a woman, Heather Heyer. So now they're on trial, and they're being sued under the KKK Act, which was an act from 1871. Hopefully, they'll all be prosecuted. Okay, another story. No way out. Taxi drivers and allies enter second week of hunger strike against crushing medallion debt. In New York City, if you're a company who wants to be a taxi company and hire drivers, you want to be an independent driver on your own, you have to have what they call a medallion, which you put on your vehicle, and that allows you to drive a taxi in New York and adhere to laws governing taxis. Now, this has been going on for a long time. But when Michael Bloomberg became the mayor, the city had a deficit of a few $1 billion. He decided to see if he could get the medallion owners to cover the losses of billions of dollars. And he required taxi drivers to fund basically to pay more of the medallions they already had. And so the permits they had were now costing $1 million and up. And so they were forced to purchase new medallions were going for a lot of money. But then we had the incursion of the two companies called Uber and Lyft, which are like independent taxi companies, and they hire drivers. They pay them, I don't even think they pay them minimum wage. They don't pay them overtime. They don't give them any benefits. And they're basically competing with each other. These are ride-sharing companies or apps. And then there was so the demand for taxis went down because people were using Uber and Lyft, which I don't think is safe. We grew up in New York City, and taxis are very safe. They're governed, they're regulated. So now they are, a lot of taxi drivers have this huge debt they have to pay, even though demand for taxis has plummeted. And Uber and Lyft came in, the city of New York gave them permission to operate with no regulations. So I think New York City has to get rid of Uber and Lyft and support the taxi drivers who've been supporting New York City for decades. Okay, now, what else was there? Um, with regard to, there was a hunger striker who was hospitalized. He demands Biden keep all climate provisions in the Build Back Better plan. I totally agree with him. And now we have an ongoing case. Lawyer Stephen Donziger sued Chevron over Amazon Chernobyl, was ordered to prison after house arrest. This is a 28-year case, it's ongoing. He supported the Ecuadorian people of the Amazon against Chevron. Chevron started some operations there and dumped billions of gallons of toxins into the Amazon. And now that, so the Ecuadorian people who were affected, the indigenous people, wanted to sue Chevron, and Stephen Donziger helped them, and Stephen Donziger won a case to require Chevron to pay $18 billion in judgments for the people, the indigenous peoples of Ecuador. But Chevron did not want to pay the money, so they enlisted corrupt judges and law firms to help them avoid paying. So Stephen Donziger is an American citizen, American lawyer, and he's an environmental lawyer, a civil rights lawyer, civil justice lawyer. So anyway, he's been under house arrest for 1,000 days, and now he's supposed to be going to jail for about 6 months. The company that the U.S. refused to prosecute him. They didn't think he did anything wrong. So Chevron got an independent law firm that was really a law firm for Chevron, and they got a judge who was basically in the pocket of Chevron. So Stephen Donziger is being treated terribly, so we have to really help him. Why doesn't the Justice Department step in and right this terrible wrong? I don't know. Maybe we will find out someday. I sure do hope so. Stephen Donziger, the sacrificial lamb. Let's help him out. He's doing good things. The fossil fuel industry doesn't want to be held responsible for the damages they create. Okay. Now, all right, that's enough news for today. How about a little music? All right, now, what kind of a song would you like to hear? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Hi, sing a little song. This is a song I might have sung recently. It's a song I wrote. It's called Whoa. I come from a world of woe, a world of pity, but of hope no. Oh, why can't those eyes see? Eyes that can't see must not be. This world has no ears, this world has no tears, for the wretched, poor depraved years. Oh, listen, listen, oh, please do, as I make my prayer to you, a prayer of despair, a prayer that is fair, for a world that cannot care. I will pray that perhaps someday metaphor means might even say the world is pretty, the world is bright, the world is in harmony, the world has no blight. But how can that be from the world that I see? For a world such as this will never know bliss. Okay, it's a little song called Whoa. Hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of October 27, 2021 for another meeting of Callan Speaks Day for World. Hope you join us again tomorrow evening. In the meantime, stay safe, practice social distancing, wear a mask, only out when you have to when the vaccine is available for you and it's safe for you to take it. I would take it. Had mine on May 27th, had the Johnson & Johnson one shot. I was tired and had 2 sore arms for a week, and I was fine. So, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.